Yo, Dr. A and B. Yo, applying pressure on these devils with divine lectures. Student of Malachi, York, I am the rhyme center. I've been on it since 2000, I vibe better. Blue House, master third degree, it's life's nectar. I got that power of right knowledge, we call it second. They don't live it, they only talking right out their rectum. Pushing out that BS, talking and just pretending. These liars are gas, they frontin' in class. They hide behind signs and symbols and controlling the math. This ain't a game black from way back. You better change that, it's freedom in the music. They think I be the nuisance. They puppet master weak brothers and push them to confusion. These cowards claim they're leaders but misleading and abusing. Powers of the illusion, never live by the truth. And you call yourself elites, but I see you acting stupid. I'm standing up for real guard soldiers building.
Peace. If you want to check out any new music, any new videos, any new material, I'm coming out with a series of mixtapes this year. And all of it's going to be on AfricanManBoard.com. I won't be releasing it on YouTube. The only one that's going to be released is This Is Hip Hop, which is coming out February 1st. All right. But the rest of them, the Rhythm and Poetry, the TA Volume 2 mixtape, the this new thing's dedicated to Wu-Tang mixtape, the hip hop for the culture, and also the healer. All of that's going to be released just on AfricanManBoard.com. Free download. I'm not following any community standards. I'm not following industry standards. You want a book and all of that, you have to hit up Ms. BK, Legal Mob Entertainment, or Martzil at gmail.com. And AfricanManBoard.com to get anything. All right, AfricanManBoard.com. Peace. Peace. This is Dr. A&B, African Man Born. All right, this is Dr. A&B TV Radio. TV for the visual, audio for the radio. All right, so you'll be able to hear this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of that, and you'll also be able to see this on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and you'll also see the audio version as well, just to cover all my bases. All right, so with this particular podcast episode, I want you to hear this, and I'm gonna give my commentary on it. All right, real quick.
Ain't nobody standing with him, but he's standing with everybody. When a man go through something, don't nobody give a damn. I'm being honest, bro. When a man needs help, everybody tell the man no. Get a better job. Get more money. But when a woman needs help, everybody cool with it. The first thing they say is, well, your man ain't. You know what I'm saying? The man should be doing it. You shouldn't be doing it by yourself. It's the man. The man gotta be the strongest person in the house. But when he weak, who helping that man be strong? You know what I'm saying? When that man going through something, who helping him? The man can't call on nobody. He gotta do it all by himself. Even when he's stressed out, who helping the man? When he's suffering and struggling, who helping the man? He gotta help himself. Ain't nobody standing with him, but he's standing with everybody else. He pay everything, he do everything. He trying to keep everybody in order, trying to keep the kids in order, keep himself in order, keep his spirit in order, keep his mind in order. Who gonna keep the man in order when he out of order? When he needs somebody help him. But a woman help everybody cool with it. Nobody say shit, everybody got their back. But when a man go through something, he get stepped on, he get beat down, he get degraded, he get insulted, he get dragged down through the mud. You wonder what's wrong with these men? They going through it. They stressed the fuck out. They hurt inside, bro. Every men get tired of every time something going wrong with them, everybody shut down on them, bro. Everybody turn around, turn their back, act like he ain't nothing because he a man. They feel like you ain't human when you a man. Like, bro, I gotta act like I ain't hurt. I gotta act like I don't wanna cry, bro. I gotta sit in the room and cry to myself, wipe my tears away, and come outside and smile at my kids a white face. Like I ain't going through shit. Like I ain't dealing with nothing. I know men feel like that sometimes, bro. You try to be tough, bro. I don't care how strong you think you will, bro. But when your heart get hurt, bro, it's different, bro. When your people laugh at you, bro, when you suffer, that shit different. That's a different feeling, man. It do hit different.
So, what you heard there was, I don't know if this is the same. Yeah, it is. It's a brother that he does a lot of commentary. The Bigger Play. He's a brother. He usually wears he's an older brother, older gentleman, probably in his 40s. That he plays different videos, and then he gives a small reaction, sometimes no reaction at all, because the point was already made. All right. So the reason why I shared that particular video was, for one, right? The content is clear. Who's gonna be there for the men when the men are out of order? Who's gonna be there for the men when we sitting here being there for you? And I say to men, all right? I say to men, you got to know who you're worth, and you got to know who you're around, and you got to know what you want to deal with. If you don't want to deal with BS, if you don't want to deal with other men laughing at you, you got to grow past your circle. Growing past your circle is taking mature steps to grow, to be who you are as a man, who you want to be as a man, not what everybody tells you to be. We live in a fabric of a country that they tell you what type of man you should be. You should do this. You should do that. You should be this. You should be that. You should pay for this, pay for that. It is bullshit. Nobody knows what you're supposed to be. You know what you're supposed to be. So you can't sit there and act like you're fucking tougher than the world. The world is tougher than any of us on this planet. That's why people need people. They have tribes. We have unions, organizations. We have therapy. All of these things that go on so we can actually cope with the world. Because the world is an uncopable place if you don't have a family or tribe or a union or people to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's telling you. And what happens is we try to do everything ourselves because we can't talk to nobody. And because we can't talk to nobody, we don't get the proper help that we need to actually deal with what we're supposed to do as men. We're told to do this. We're told to be this. We're told to be a certain way. We're told that a man shouldn't cry. All of these things is bullshit. And you know why it's bullshit? Because society doesn't really know. Society shapes. They don't know. They mimic. They don't know. They make it up. They don't really know. They don't really know how to address men. Men don't even know how to talk to other men. That's why it's really not for you to share a lot of your secrets with men or women. That's why we shut down. We listen, man. If you keep, think about if you're in a relationship for a second and you are you express your vulnerabilities. Men are gonna laugh at your ass just because they think it's funny, because they're not going through it at the time. Express your vulnerabilities to the average woman in society, and she's not going to give a fuck, because she's not going to care, because she's only worried about what you're providing for her. And if your insecurities and your vulnerabilities hinder that, then she doesn't look at you as a man anymore. Now, is that all women? I don't think it's all women, but I think it's what society shapes women's minds to be. So when you're worried about what men are going through, or when you're saying, I don't know what's wrong with these men, that's a clear sign that you don't even ask no damn questions. You don't care what men go through. So stop acting like you care. If you want to change that dynamic, then be honest and say you don't really want the type of man that has, hang-ups like you don't have hang-ups. Or just be by yourself, or don't even deal with these with anybody. Because everybody needs somebody. But that somebody doesn't have to be you. You know what I mean? To understand men, you got to talk to them. And if you can't talk to them, then you ain't qualified to be around and be a friend or a brother or any of that. You're just there. And really, you're just taking up space. To really understand real men, you got to get out your little box of unforgiveness for the type of men that you dated, and the type of men that you've been with, and the type of men that you're around, and understand that there's a whole vast majority of men that really want to live their best life. You know what I'm saying? There's men that don't want to destroy women. There's men that don't want to lead women with dominance. They want to lead them with love. There's men that actually want to share quality experiences with women. And with their brothers too. But you'll never know that if you keep following the same format of what you think a man is. And you become, half of the relationship problems is on women too. So I don't want to hear that shit. Half of relationship problems is on women too. All right. So with that being said, this is Dr. A&B on Dr. A&B TV Radio. I will see you on the next video, and you'll hear me on the next show. All right. Like, share, subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, follow me, Instagram, follow me, TikTok, follow me. All right. Peace.